So I just got off. It's like 5:30 in the morning. Probably it's 7:30 like on the East Coast. But I want to talk about something that a lot of people don't believe in this concept, but I do. So normally for New Year's Eve, I go to church because I like to bring my new year in with the good word. So this year I was going to go out of town. I was trying to go to Mexico for New Year's Eve. And God told me, He said, I want you in church because I want you to bring the year in with me. So I'm like, all right, cool. It's no big deal. I normally bring in the year going to church anyway. So I go to church and it's a good message from the pastor. And I told myself that for 2020, I am committed to tithing 10% of my income. Every piece of money that I get, I am going to tithe on it. I don't care if I only make $20, I'm going to tithe it. $100, I'm going to tithe. Whatever it is that I make, I'm going to tithe it. So, who knew that a pandemic would happen in 2020 and most of our lives would be flipped upside down? I know for me, because I work in the airline industry, we got hit hard. It still hasn't recovered, and it's gonna take some time for it to recover. But that didn't stop me from being blessed in the midst of a pandemic. So God says, for people who don't believe in tithing, God says, test it out, try me, and I will show you that this is for your benefit, that it's good for you, it's gonna work. So January comes and I'm like, I don't feel no difference in tithing. I've been tithing my paychecks, and when I'm getting extra money, I'm tithing it. Everything still feels normal. I don't feel like anything has happened for me. February comes and I feel the same way. I'm like, dang, God, you said test you out. I've been tithing faithfully. It's only been 2 months. It's February. I'm like, I've been tithing faithfully, and I don't feel a difference. March comes, and who knew coronavirus was lurking around the corners? So March comes and everything halts. Everything halts. My last day of working was March 19th, and I didn't go back to work until last week. And that was in November. So I was off for 7.5 months. I was off. But let me tell you, I was so blessed in the midst of 2020 pandemic, coronavirus not working, people being laid off. A lot of times people would ask me like, yo, why you work for Frontier? Like, why you didn't go with Delta? Why you didn't go with American or United? And I'm like, I went with the airline that God placed me in. Like, simple as that. I remember having an interview with JetBlue, but I didn't want to go because it was 1 week before I was supposed to start training with Frontier, and they don't fly you out. Frontier flew me out. Frontier flew me out to Denver to meet with me. They fly all of their people out for a face-to-face interview in Denver, and JetBlue wanted me to come out and interview with them. And I think the interview was going to be in Long Beach, California. And I was like, I don't want to spend my money to go out there and interview and I not get the job. Even though I felt confident that I could get the job, I just was like, you know what? I already secured Frontier, so that's who I'm going to go with. But let me tell you about 2020, this pandemic, how I've been blessed. Like, I've made more money not working than working. Like, and money has been finding me. Like, so my job, we do like credit cards. And so the company who we do credit cards with, like, they'll send random emails and say, hey, we sent you guys a $25 Amazon gift card. Enjoy. Like, and I haven't even been at work, but I'm still getting money. And the $1,200 that we got for the stimulus check, um, free money. You know what I'm saying? Like, got that. I got a raise in 2020. I went on vacations. Free. I was able to travel, and like, this pandemic has not stopped me. Like, I've been so blessed. Like, I can't even put into words all the blessings. Like, I got a car. Like, I paid cash for a car. God told me I would get a free car. And I ended up getting like a lump sum of money, and not a lot. Don't ask me for no money because I don't have any for you. But I was able to get my car because God said, I'm gonna give you a free car. I'm going to give you a free car. And he told me that a year and a half ago, but I didn't know how it would happen. I'm like, because I got into a car accident and I had sustained a concussion, and so I lost the other car that I had. But God said, I'm gonna give you a new car. I don't even want you to have payments no more because you're trying to build wealth and you don't need any car payments. And I was able to pay for my car cash. I made a movie. I was placed into film festivals. Like, so many amazing things happened for 2020, and it's because I tithe. Because I'm sorry, I'm trying to hold this. It's because I tithe. I got somebody. All right, never mind. But yeah, so a lot of people don't believe in the concept of tithing, but try it, test it out, give God a shot. And I'm a testimony. Like, I'm a walking testimony. Like, just the blessings that God has bestowed upon me for 2020. Like, I know we're in the midst of a pandemic, and people are trying to figure out their next move and trying to figure out, if they're going to be able to keep their job and what they're going to do with their kids. And a lot of people stressing about staying in their places. A lot of people are going to be evicted. And I've been so peaceful and blessed during this pandemic. Like, it's been good. Like, life has been good. God has kept me. I am in this world, but not of this world. Like, that is biblical. That's a Bible verse. And I always tell myself that I'm in this world, but I'm not of this world. So that means that the things that are happening around me, the things that are happening to other people, they don't happen to me. They don't happen to me because I have a protection over me. And I truly believe that because I made a commitment to God and I trusted Him with my finances, and I wasn't stingy and holding my money with the tight grip, God just gave me so many blessings. Like, I've been blessed. I am a blessed person, but 2020, I have been blessed beyond measure. So, to anyone who just feel like they want to take it a step further in their faith and their spirituality, I encourage you to tithe 10% of your income. Give it to God, because He's going to bless you better than you can, better than anybody can. God is going to bless you and He's going to multiply you. So I just wanted to give that message.